got to do a bunch of dates with him and his solo tour, which was thrilling and also just very scary at the same time. And you know, I was when you're opening up for somebody, you don't really. There's a certain protocol you have to follow. I've opened up for a lot of big acts over the years, B.B. King and Seal and Al Green, and there's a certain kind of protocol you have to follow. You don't walk up to the main act unless you're approached. You just kind of have to hang back until they introduce themselves. And finally, after a few shows, Daryl Hannah, Neil's wife, came up to me and said, "Chris, have you met Neil yet?" And I said, "As a matter of fact, I haven't." And I remember walking up to Neil backstage and being introduced. And I said, "Neil, is there anything you want me to do different? I'm starting off the set with the song American Silence. And are you cool with that? Is everything cool?" And he says, "Chris, just keep doing exactly what you're doing." and I said, "Neil, if you don't mind, I think I'm going to get that tattooed on my left arm." And it just really gave me a lot of comfort and cemented the fact that Neil Young is a rock god in my mind.
Yeah, for sure.
And this song is about a street sweeper. You know, it's funny. The other night at the Kennedy Center, there was something that happened right before this song, and somebody had to get escorted out. And I was watching it go down, and I introduced the song as I was watching it go down, and I heard the recording, and I say, "This song's about a sweet streeper." It's amazing what the mind does when you're nervous. But this song is about a street sweeper, a guy that swept in front of buildings for 40 years, named Mr. McMartin. This is Mr. McMartin. Mr. McMartin climbs from his bed. A sleepy yawn has coffee at dawn. Looks from his window as minutes pass at smoking streets and broken glass. Down below he lifts his broom and he starts his hours to sweep. The ashes in the trashy heap from all the noise the night before. 40 years of sweeping up, the dust is all the same. Just another coffee cup, full of fury, full of shame. A marching band, a party nation, other days of demonstration. Doesn't matter, the same old broom will sweep up after. Miles of sidewalk day on day, he wonders of another way. But human hearts are slow to change, the things that rage is rearrange. 40 years of sweeping up, the dust is all the same. Just another coffee cup, full of fury, full of shame. Now old McMartin climbs his stair and sits in his upholstered chair. In his room atop the house, tame as any weary mouse. Tomorrow another day will come, another fife, another drum. And old McMartin with his broom, sweeping till he's in his tomb. 40 years of sweeping up, the dust is all the same. Just another coffee cup full of fury, full of shame. And when the Lord calls out, arise, my friend, his sweeping days, they still won't end. You know the streets of gold are littered there with broken promise, broken prayer. And all across the golden air, another angel's trumpet blare. And all across the golden air, another angel's trumpet blare.